Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of Madden Wheel of Franchise. Here on Madden 26, I can't believe we're already at episode number 3. The first 2 episodes have been amazing. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to win a game yet, which could be a sign of the bad team that we have. Last episode was a little less successful than the first episode. So basically, if you don't know what Wheel of Franchise is, it's basically like a Wheel of Mutt series that MMG would do or other Ultimate Team YouTubers would do, where you spin a bunch of wheels, you collect players, you try to spin a challenge wheel and play the game and see if you can keep those players or not. Obviously, this is franchise and not Ultimate Team, so there's slightly different rules, but the basics of it are the same. So basically, we have to spin a couple of wheels. We spin 2 wheels to get different players. We then spin a challenge wheel, and whatever challenge we have to get, or whatever challenge we do get, we have to try to accomplish in the game to be able to keep both of the players. If we don't win the game and we don't get the challenge wheel done, then we lose both of the players. If we win the game and don't get the challenge wheel, then we keep both the players because the challenge wheel is obsolete at that point. Except for, the challenge wheel, if we win the game, which has never happened before, if we win the game and complete the challenge wheel, then we get a free player of my choosing. We'll spin another wheel for like an overall, and we can pick a player that just gets to stay on the team. So that's what happens if we do both of that. But that's not happened yet because we haven't been able to win a game. But if we lose the game and complete the challenge wheel, then we can salvage one of the players, one of the 2 players that we have traded for and spun the wheel for. That's kind of what we've done so far. We have been able to keep Derek Brown and Aiden Hutchinson both on the defense. We, funny enough, got Davante Adams twice in last episode when we spun the wheel for both the games that we played, and the offensive player we were able to get was Davante Adams both times, which is kind of funny. So, unfortunately, we couldn't win those games. We lost Davante Adams, but we were able to keep Hutchinson and Derek Brown in the past couple episodes. We also had a chance to get Trent McDuffie, but we lost that game, so and didn't complete the challenge wheel because I'm stupid and I kicked the PAT when I wasn't supposed to. Our challenge wheel was to not kick field goals or extra points, and I just kicked one not even thinking about it. So I lost the challenge wheel, and then we ended up losing the game, which we probably should have won. We should have won that game against the Chiefs, but we didn't, and so we lost all those guys. But I'm really excited because I do believe that we have some new, fresh takes on the challenge wheel. You guys help me out in the comments, and I'd love for you guys to help me more out in the comments. We'll get into that in a second, but I really do appreciate the people that have commented and helped me out and given me some suggestions and some ideas because they've been really, really useful. So we'll talk about them in a second. But if you go to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into episode number 3 of Wheel of Franchise and see where this team takes us next. All right, here we are. I have simulated to week number 9 because I said that we would probably play a game or 2 around the middle portion of the season just so we can get through seasons pretty quickly. So we are 0-7. We lost all of the games that I simulated, which is not a shocker because this is what our team looks like. If we go to the adjust the lineup screen, this is what our team looks like. We've got Jaden Daniels, who is our offensive team captain. We've got Justin Jefferson, who is our offensive power-up player. We've got Travis Hunter, who is our defensive captain, but he also plays offense because he's Travis Hunter. So he's our defensive captain. And then we were able to keep Derek Brown and we were able to keep Aiden Hutchinson for the past couple of videos. So our defense is starting to come together. We do need a lot of help on this team, though, obviously, because as you can see, we are really, really bad everywhere else. Okay. Frank Gore actually had a pretty big game against the Chiefs in the last episode as well. That was kind of crazy. I don't know how he had such a big game, but he did. So that's what our team looks like. We've got our offensive defensive captain. We've got our power. Oh, Micah, I didn't even mention. Micah Parsons is our power-up player on the defense, just like Justin Jefferson is on the offense. Unfortunately, he hasn't been powered up as much because he didn't get enough statistics in the games to be able to do it. So basically, I want to shout out the person who commented because they really helped me out. So I want to give them a shout out. Christian Lucas, and I want to get your name right. Christian Lucas, thank you for commenting. I appreciate that a lot. and you commented and giving me a bunch of suggestions for different power up wheels and different just like suggestions for how to get other players and stuff to be able to make the team as good as possible. And so I really appreciate you. So thank you so much. And anyone else that wants to leave comments on the videos and give me suggestions to maybe help out the series, maybe different ideas, all that kind of stuff, feel free, leave them down below in the comments. So thank you to Christian Lucas. And what we're gonna do is I have my wheels right here on my phone. So we're going to still spin the wheel to get the two players, but I have a wheel of positions that might help us out a little bit. Since I've been trying to get offensive linemen, we haven't been able to get offensive linemen. What I might do is I might spin a wheel of offensive line, or a position wheel, then spin the wheel to figure out what kind of player we're going to get. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I haven't fully decided how I want to do it yet, though, because if I spin the wheel of positions, then how do I choose what player from that position I get? Because I don't have a. I guess I could just make a custom wheel of a bunch of different players from certain positions, but I haven't done that yet. So I haven't fully decided how I want to do it, but I do have a position wheel spin. Maybe we should do that instead of one of the players. You know what? Let's do that. Let's but then I get to choose my player. How would I see, we're back to that same problem again. I'm gonna have to make custom wheels of every single position, all the good players from those positions in those specific positions, and then we spin that position wheel, whatever position it lands on, then we go to that specific wheel and we spin the wheel position or the player of all those positions. So basically what I'm saying is, I know I'm long-winded. Let's say we spin the position wheel, gives us defensive linemen or edge rushers. Then I go to the edge rusher wheel and it has all the best edge rushers like Myles Garrett, Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, name your TJ Watt, whatever it may be. So then we spin that wheel, and that's the player that we battle for. See, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'd have to go and do that myself manually because there's not in the wheel website or wheel app that I'm using, there's not like those specific wheels. So I'd have to go make them all myself for each different category, which would take a little bit, but I could do it. I guess I just have to do it. So I think that might be what we do later on. But for now, maybe we just keep doing what we've been doing, which is the top players wheel, because that has seemed to work okay. I mean, it hasn't given me offensive linemen, but there are offensive linemen in that wheel. We just haven't gotten lucky. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I also added a jackpot slice to the pie, to the wheel spin for this top player. So if we get a jackpot, that means that we get whatever player I want. I can pick whatever player at whatever position, and we get to keep them no matter what. Jackpots stay forever. So they're kind of like the team captains or the power-up players. If I spin a wheel for a jackpot, they stay on the team forever. We can't lose them because if we lose the game or the challenge wheel. So that's basically how a jackpot works in this series. So let's turn on the recorder, so you can see the wheel spin. All right, there we go. So I've got the wheel loaded up, and I'm ready to go for spinning the wheel first time. Let's hopefully cross our fingers, we get like an offensive lineman or a linebacker or something, because that's something we need pretty bad. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who is the player we're going to get? It is going to be Jalen Waddle. So it's an offensive player. Jalen Waddle is good. It's a different one. I mean, we always get wide receivers. We've gotten wide receivers every single time. We've gotten DK Metcalf. We got Devontae Adams twice, and now we get Jalen Waddle. All right, that's not the worst in the world. But we're going to spin the second time for the second player. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who is the second player that we're going to be putting on the line today? Please be offensive line. It's going to be... Ooh. So they're both on the offense this time. So it's Jalen Waddle and Derrick Henry. Very interesting. Now, we did just have a pretty big game with Frank Gore Jr. Frank Gore Jr. did have just a pretty big game last episode, but it looks like he's going to get benched for Derrick Henry. Very interesting. First time we've gotten a running back wheel spin. All right, well, let's go and make sure we grab these guys. So we're going to trade Kevin Harris to the Baltimore Ravens to grab ourselves King Henry. 98 overall, definitely very solid. And then we're going to go and grab Jalen Waddle. I keep trading this wide receiver. There's this one guy, Tommy Mellott. I keep trading him. He just won't. He always comes back. He always comes back. All right, Jalen Waddle, he's an 86 overall. Not too shabby. And now we have Justin Jefferson, Travis Hunter, and Jalen Waddle on the team. So we'll go in here. We will adjust the lineup. And now Jalen Waddle, Jefferson, and Travis Hunter are on the squad. Let me go to the depth chart to make sure everybody's where they need to be because I still want Travis Hunter to be playing. So we'll make sure that Hunter is still on the team in the wide receiver position, and we'll make sure that he is still... Okay, he's still battling for slot receiver. That's perfect. And then running back is probably going to all be Derrick Henry, I would assume. Power back. Did they get rid of third down back and all that kind of stuff? No, here's third down back. Derrick Henry's right there. All right, perfect. And then he's also the gadget player, which I probably should have Travis Hunter be the gadget player, shouldn't I? Although we have Malik Cunningham, I forgot about that. So I guess he can be a gadget player. But that's how we're going to work with the new players. And then the last thing that we need to do before we play this game against the Vegas Raiders, we won't play the game against the Texans because we just played a game against the Texans last episode. So I'll simulate to week 11 where we play the Chargers. That's how we'll do it for today's episode. So let me get the challenge wheel loaded up so we know what we're battling for in this game against the Raiders. The Raiders. And what we have to do to hopefully keep one of the players. Let me find the challenge wheel. Here it is. Is this the challenge wheel that I want? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right. So last time we had one of the challenges was to knock over a pylon, which I was able to do. That's how we were able to keep, I think that was how we kept Hutchinson. And then the other one was to not kick a field goal or a PAT and all during the game. And I accidentally did that. So that kind of sucked. But hopefully I won't do that again. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. What is the challenge going to be for this one? It is going to be 300 plus passing yards. That's actually not as difficult as it sounds because we have been trying to feed Justin Jefferson to get his challenges, to get his upgrades, because if we get him 10 catches or 150 yards or 3 touchdowns or all of that combined, he gets a upgrade. That's how he's a power-up player. And so if we just continue to feed Justin Jefferson during this game, we might be able to get ourselves 300 plus passing yards. It's achievable. It is definitely achievable. So let's get into the game against the Vegas Raiders. Thankfully, it's in a dome, so we don't have to worry about rain or anything. That's been a problem in this series to start. But we know what our challenge wheel is, 300 plus yards passing with Jaden Daniels. And then we need to get some upgrades for our power-up players. And we need to just win the game in general because I'd love to keep both of them regardless if we keep the challenge wheel or not. All right, we start this game against the Vegas Raiders. We know what we got to do. 300 yards through the air with Jaden Daniels. And we got to get these challenge wheels done. We got to get these power-up players upgraded. Here comes Jaden. He has not had a great season, but he doesn't have a lot of help. So it's not really all his fault. Let's establish the run game. We've got King Henry now. He looks huge back there. We've got Derrick Henry. And if Frank Gore is going to have a game, we might as well expect Derrick Henry to have quite the game. I still don't understand how he had such a big game. And we did change the playbooks, didn't we? We moved from Jacksonville to Cincinnati, I think. Because it was either Cincinnati or... was it Dallas was the other one? I don't remember the other playbook that I was debating between. Oh, Max Crosby's quick, but not quick enough. Jaden Daniels has got room to run. He gets hit hard out of bounds by, is that a Landon Roberts? Who was that? I don't know, but we got away from Max Crosby, which is big. No upgrades on the defense for the first time. Usually we get 2 players, or 1 defensive player, but Derrick Henry's fine. I'm fine with Derrick Henry on the team. And we kind of need to start throwing the football if I'm going to get these upgrades. Jalen Waddle, new addition. I might send him deep just to see what happens. Little play action out of the backfield to Derrick Henry, almost intercepted, but incomplete. I was a little bit behind him. I'm kind of upset that was so far behind, but let's feed Jefferson here. This is an easy, classic Justin Jefferson route. He gets 3rd and inches. Just keep it moving. Keep it going. They're going to make mistakes, so just keep it going. That's going to be incomplete. The corner or the running linebacker, Roberts, made a play on it. I didn't think he was going to. And now it becomes 4th and inches. There's no way they stop Derrick Henry, right? Even if they get through, Derrick Henry's such a big body. All he needs is a couple inches. And he's going to get just that and more. Derrick Henry, the stiff arm didn't work. It's Derrick Henry. How does the stiff arm not work? Maybe I didn't do it in time, or I didn't time it up perfectly. I don't know. But stiff arm didn't work, but he got the first down and a few extra. Always good. Fire that to Travis Hunter, possibly. He dropped it? No, he caught it. They just counted him down. Okay, he caught it. I thought for a second he dropped it. Jefferson, can we hit Jefferson on this? I don't even know. Yeah, Jefferson's wide. We get him in space. Justin Jefferson, juke move. Justin Jefferson to the 1. Oh, I thought he had a touchdown there. I really did. I thought he had a touchdown. And you got to remember, Jefferson's really a useful player now. He's up to an 83, so he's an actual useful NFL receiver at this point, although not doing that. That's kind of rough. What's he running on this one? He's running the little out route. Okay. We're going to motion. I got to hit Jefferson. He's the clear target here. He drops it again. I got to get him these touchdowns so he can get as many upgrades as fast as possible. But he just won't catch these balls. I might have to switch this to a Derrick Henry run because I don't think this curl route's going to work. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Hit the curl route. Incomplete. I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to work. I don't know why I continued to try it. But this one could work. He's just coming straight underneath across the face of the defense. Jefferson, get open. Jefferson, open. Jefferson, intercepted by who is that? Somebody. It's Damar Hamlin, I think, is who that was. You got to be kidding. Oh, my God, it is Damar Hamlin. Of all people that intercept me, it's Damar Hamlin. And he intercepts in the end zone and kneels it. So, of course, we can't do anything. I throw way too many interceptions in this series, don't I? Aiden Hutchinson sacking Geno Smith. That's why we salvaged Aiden Hutchinson and not Devontae Adams, because Hutchinson is a real useful player on this team. And Jalen Watt, I mean, Devontae Adams could have been cool, but like we just got another receiver. It seems like we always get a receiver, so that's why I'm not prioritizing them as much. But Hutchinson was a huge get this early. Unfortunately, it wasn't Micah Parsons who got it, so he still is without any stats to get his power-up upgrade. But we do have a chance to force a 3 and out here, which would be pretty big. It would be pretty big. I really shouldn't have forced those balls to Jefferson. I should have just scrambled with Daniels. Or that's a sack. Okay. Or I should have handed off to Henry. We forced the 3 and out on the Raiders. This has got potential to be our first win. And remember, if we win, both the players are safe no matter what. And then the challenge will becomes you spin the wheel to get a player that's guaranteed. That's what that becomes. So if we can do that, that'd be pretty sick. But I don't think we've thrown for 300 yards with Jaden Daniels in any of the games we've played so far. So this will be a first. There's Jalen Waddle, big catch. Becomes 2nd and inches. I got to stop forcing things to Jefferson. If he's not open, don't take the throw. But I do have to throw this. That's a tough throw. It's going to be caught by Waddle. 57 yards. All right, we're on our way. We're on our way to 300. Hand off to Derrick Henry. Can't forget about the run. I know we have to pass a lot, but can't forget about the run because if we just forget about it, then it's going to be real hard to pass. Hunter's going deep in press coverage, which is very intriguing. Unfortunately, he's covered. Klotz can't make the play. Good coverage by the Raider safety or Raider corner, whoever he is. I was kind of hoping. We do need to get a spin the wheel and get a tight end. That'd be really helpful. Jefferson, I shouldn't have chose him there. I shouldn't have chose him. That's pretty brutal. And the reason I'm not going for field goals here is because we have one of the worst kickers in football on our team. We haven't spun the wheel and gotten a kicker yet. So I don't really feel like going for a kicker would be the best, or going for a field goal would be the best idea. Thankfully, Jefferson stopped right there and got the first down. Underneath, Jefferson again. Beautiful catch. Jefferson, 2nd and inches. He's already got 5 catches as we end the first quarter. He's got 5 catches. He needs 5 more for an upgrade. He needs 5 more catches for an upgrade. Also, 150 yards, that would get him an upgrade. 3 touchdowns would get him an upgrade as Derrick Henry goes down. 5 carries for 30 yards. They were really ready for the run on that one. Am I able to do this? Am I able to get a first down here or a touchdown here? They got two guys lined up on the center. That's kind of insane. Fire that in. It's going to be Franks. Felipe Franks drops it. See, this is where we struggle. This is where we struggle. We struggle at the goal line. And in the short red zone is where we struggle to get touchdowns. But Jaden Daniels really wide open. I had to take. I mean, I could have had Travis Hunter or Just Jefferson, but there's always a risk they drop it. And that seemed like the most guaranteed thing. So we take... Oh, my God. What just happened there? This is why we don't kick field goals. What happened? It's a fine snap. The hold is not great. And then Jake Moody just sends it. What are we doing here? Why was this what happened? I didn't even, like, the kick wasn't even the whatchamacallit, the meter and everything, all this stuff. This was all perfect. I don't know. I didn't screw it up. Or maybe I did. I don't know. That was, well, that's not good. Maybe the wheel spin was right. Don't let us kick field goals and extra points because we can't make them, apparently. But I haven't had any problems like that before. I've scored a couple touchdowns in this series. I don't know why all of a sudden that time it was messed up. That's so strange. Well, whatever. We're going to have to go back and do it again, but Aiden Hutchinson with another sack. I really wish he was my power-up player because he's having himself quite the day. That's 2 sacks for Hutch on Gino. And that pushes them back to the 34-yard line, 2nd and 16. And now Hutchinson's got edge threat. Or what is his X factor? I forget what that's called. They're going to hand it off to Genty, and Genty will get a few of those yards back. 3rd and 11. If we can just make Geno Smith's day a nightmare in the pocket, then we will be totally fine for a win here. But I'm using Hutchinson because not only he's better than Parsons right now, because I'm hoping that the CPU will make Parsons rush a little bit better than if I was using him. But right now, that's not really the case. The Saints are also 0-8, and they haven't had anything done to their roster. That's just the normal Saints roster, so that's kind of sucky for them. Back to return. We force another 3 and out. This is our best chance. This game is going to be the best chance that we have to win. We just got to put everything together and can't miss any opportunities. I'm going to have to scramble here. I've already screwed it up. Yep. I knew that I screwed that up. Jermaine Pratt brings me down. I knew I screwed that up the moment I started scrambling because I was going to go all the way outside, but they sealed it, and then I decided to go in late, but I had lost all my momentum and everything. So I'll just scramble here. This is what I want to do the first time. Look at Jaden Daniels go. First down and more from the big dog. What do I want to call now? I wish it was 300 total yards and not 300 passing yards because 300 total yards would be really helpful. We could scramble a little bit more and get some safer yards. Oh, I took a sack there. I wasn't even sure who I was throwing to be fair. That's an unfortunate sack. I didn't even realize he was in front of me. I thought I had a lot of space to run. I got to pay more attention. 2nd and 17, that's a big sack to take. Nobody's open. I'm about to scramble. There's nobody open, but unfortunately they got Jamal Adams, who's a safety playing linebacker, and he's really quick. That does not look like Pete Carroll. That's super unfortunate, the fact that they had Jamal Adams chasing me down there. That's a really bad throw, intercepted by Atlanta Roberts. I was trying to get super finicky with where I was throwing it, and I guess I shouldn't have because Jaden Daniels, I know he's getting hit, but still, that was a trash throw. And he's had a few of those this season. And oh my God, look at Ashton Genty's lane to run through. He's breaking off tackles like they're nothing. Raiders are going to take the lead here, 7-6. I can just guarantee that. We can pretty much write that on the score sheet. That interception's pretty brutal, but that whole drive was pretty brutal, to be fair. Nothing was going my way. I was taking too many sacks and everything. And Jaden, I can't believe that he's had some of those throws this year where they've just been not good. They have not been good throws. Maybe season 2, we might have to pick a new team captain for offense. because I will have that ability. Every start of every new season, oh my God, what a spin move from Jacoby Myers. Touchdown Raiders. At the start of every new season, I will have a chance to decide whether I want to pick a new team captain or not on both offense and defense, and new power-up players if I want to. If I choose the new one, then I have to get rid of the old one, obviously. I can't just keep them around. So if I choose a new power-up player on defense, then I'd have to get rid of Micah Parsons and choose a new one, and we start from scratch there. And same thing with Justin Jefferson. But if I choose a new offensive captain or defensive captain, I'd have to get rid of Jaden Daniels or Travis Hunter for season 2. So it's going to be a choice. It's going to be a decision. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I may just decide to keep both of them. I don't have to make the decision, or I don't have to make the swap if I don't want to. Look at Derrick Henry. If we have Derrick Henry on the team, we don't have to run with him. We can get the ball in his hands through the air, and it still works the same. They're going to play a little bit tighter on Jalen Waddle. I'm going to send him deep. I wonder if Jamal Adams is going to go with him or not. Doesn't look like he is. Jefferson catches that, but he gets nothing on it, so it only works as a catch and not anything else. And this is going to be super tight press coverage. So we'll send everybody deep, really, Jefferson and Waddle. But they're going to play it back. So we'll hit Travis Hunter across the middle, and Travis Hunter with a big catch. He's got 107 yards. Jaden Daniels has 107 yards, so we are 200 yards away. A little less than 200 yards away, I guess. Across the middle, that's going to be Waddle for a big catch. We got a minute to go. Let's try to hit a wide receiver under. Jefferson's running the corner. Waddle's coming underneath. I'm just going to take off and sprint with Jaden Daniels here. Slide down, get a few yards. I'll call my first timeout so I have a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of time to think about what I want to do here. Let's go quickly. That's going to be Waddle. Waddle will get the first down. We got 40 seconds. Let's run some hurry up, please. Call a drive tail. Jefferson's going out. Is Jefferson going to be open here? No, they got that covered pretty well. But they don't have the scramble covered, so Jaden Daniels slides down. I'll call my second timeout. They didn't have the scramble covered. What's Jefferson running here? Jefferson's running the out. I don't think this is going to be open. That's got interception written all over it. But so does that. Sack taken. That's brutal. It just had interception written all over it. There was no way I could throw that. Simply no way. I'm going to step up in the pocket here. Jaden Daniels takes another hit, but he gets a touchdown. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns in the game. I know I'm supposed to be okay, can I please have a good snap and hold this time? I don't know what happened last time. See, that was a lot better. I don't know if I messed it up or something. That was weird. I know I'm supposed to be throwing the football, but I got to take these guaranteed yards with the scramble. And now we've taken our lead back. We've gone up 13-7. Unfortunately, if they get another touchdown, it's going to be 14-13 because that stupid missed extra point. I hate the spin moves. The spin moves work too well on me. But this is the best we've looked on offense in a while, so I'm happy that we're actually starting to put things together. Parsons, tackle for loss. Oh, it's 2nd and 10. Is that going to? I don't think that's going to count because he didn't lose a yard. I guess we can find out, but that was Parsons' best chance. Before we start the second half here, let's take a look. Did that count? Did that count for Micah Parsons defensively? Parsons, no tackles. I didn't think it did. But I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure so we know where we stand with him. We need to go a little bit crazy through the air with Daniels in the second half. We need to kind of go crazy because we're only at 100 yards or around 100 yards. So we need to, if we want to complete this challenge, we want to get that extra player. If we are able to hold on for the win here, we need to go pretty crazy. 113 passing yards is all we have right now. Genty goes down, but unfortunately it's not Parsons who brings him down for a loss. It was Okada who got him. He's a great New Japan wrestler. 2nd and 11. Parsons almost tracked him down for the sack there. Almost. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. This Raiders offense has not been very good. Other than when they got really good field position after my interception. They have not moved the ball very well. Although Geno's going to scramble for a first down and more. Geno Smith, I hate your guts, big dog. I can see why nobody wrote back because, yeah, it's just disgusting. The fact that he had so much open room, brutal. And now Genty gets a handoff. He goes for a gain of 1. Sometimes it doesn't look like they get back to the line of scrimmage, and yet they get a yard or 2 out of it. Just feels kind of weird. All right, so no 3 and out, but maybe that gives Micah Parsons a chance to get a tackle for loss here. He got close. Oh, this is his chance. No, it's not. I thought that was play action for a pass or a play action, and Gino was going to roll out, but he got the ball away way too quickly. And Jacoby Myers catches it for a big play. This feels like another Raider score. Come on, Micah, you got to get there. I need you to get these upgrades to get better, but he needs to get the tackles to get the upgrades, and he's not good enough to get the tackles just yet. He's not good enough to rush the passer just yet. He's only a 74. He just needs to get lucky. That's a good tackle, but it's not a loss. It's only a gain of 3 for Genty, though. Come on, defense. Come on. Let's move back to Hutchinson and see if we have better luck here, because Hutchinson's got 2 sacks today. Oh, it's a quick throw. It's caught. 3rd and 1. I hate the quick throws. The quick throws are so annoying. This feels like it's going to be guaranteed QB sneak. And it is! He got it. I think his knee was down, but whatever. I feel like his knee was down, but it's QB sneak, and he got it. They're wasting so much time. Look at the 3rd quarter clock. They're the only team that's had the ball so far. I feel like it's impossible to get this 300 yards. I mean, we're almost done with the 3rd quarter, and we haven't even touched the ball yet this half. That's the problem. Raiders are taking a lot of time. We might as well just let them score. Actually, no, I didn't even try to let them score. He just had an open lane. There wasn't really much else I could do about that. He just kind of had an open lane. Not much I could do about that. All right, well, they take the lead with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They took almost 5 minutes, basically 5 minutes of play clock. That's a lot of time taken off. We need to throw the football down the field. You know what? We don't even need good returns. We need as many yards as possible for Jaden Daniels. So let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Jalen Waddle's going to get pressed up a little bit. I got to throw that. Derrick Henry broke a tackle. That's going to be huge. Look at Derrick Henry go. Oh, that's massive, Derrick. That's massive. Massive? That's massive from you, Derrick. We needed that. Absolutely needed that. He's got his X Factor active. No wonder he broke the tackle, because he's got X Factor. He's got Freight Train. Oh, God. Play action sack. That was just, he was in the backfield as soon as I snapped the football, so nothing I can do about that. Thankfully, it doesn't count against passing yards. It doesn't count against passing yards. Let's fire across the middle. That's going to get those yards back. Travis Hunter, big catch. All right. Thankfully, Hunter was wide open. What do I call here? What do I call here? I feel scared to call play action anymore if the Raider defense is going to get to me so quickly. Does anybody follow Jalen Waddle here? There's a chance nobody does. They did. Oh, they didn't actually. Jaden, go down. I should have thrown it. I had X wide open. I feel like I could have hit Jalen Waddle there. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. I mean, look at that. We barely got any yards, and we're already at the end of the 3rd quarter. This challenge might simply be impossible. The only way we can do it is if we win the game. That's open. Derrick Henry down the football field. Derrick Henry! Big time catch. That's 200 yards for Jaden Daniels. We just need 100 more yards. 100 more yards for Jaden Daniels. And we've completed the challenge wheel. We'll go out of the slot to Klotz. He catches it. We still haven't completed the upgrade for Jefferson just yet. Jefferson doesn't have 10 catches or 150 yards or 3 touchdowns. He will catch it here, and he might be able to get in. No, he's close. He's at the 2. He almost got in. If this doesn't get in, I might have to just give it to Derrick Henry, but it's going to get in. Jefferson, touchdown. Beautifully done. That's 1 for Jefferson. And we're over 200 yards. They want me to go for it. That's a little risky, especially with this offensive line. But I am going to do it. Might as well try. That's open. Waddle, corner of the end zone. Jalen Waddle catches, 2-point conversion. Now we can get back on track. Now if they score a touchdown, they only tie it. They left Jalen Waddle wide open. All right, I feel good about the offense. The offense is moving the football. Even with as bad of an offensive line as we have, the offense is moving the football. We just need the defense to stop Geno. Geno was kind of killing me on that last drive. And Micah Parsons just can't get to the quarterback or get in the backfield to get any rushes, to get any tackles for loss or anything. Geno's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to scramble. He was kind of leaning like he was going to scramble. They keep hitting Jacoby Myers and getting big plays out of it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. It's a handoff to Genty. It was a chance for Parsons to get a tackle for loss there, but he's got too far, or too quickly across the line of scrimmage there. I don't know. I almost want to let them score. I know that's very stupid because it's not a guarantee that our offense is going to score. I know we've scored 3 touchdowns, but it's not a guarantee we're going to score anymore. Get there. Oh, Parsons isn't going to get the sack. Oh, he is! Parsons with a tackle for loss. I didn't realize he was up there. I thought he got trapped at the line. I didn't think he was in space there. That's a huge tackle for loss for Micah Parsons. That's 1. He's going to go deep ball, and we don't have him, do we? Nope, it's a touchdown. We don't have the corners. We don't have the corners to stay with him. That's tough. Raiders are going to tie, but that leaves us 4 minutes. 4 minutes to not only get a Justin Jefferson upgrade, but also get the challenge wheel completed and possibly win this game. If we can win the game, plus get the challenge wheel, we'll get an extra player that we can add to this team for free that just stays and is locked in. I mean, that would be massive. I got to let this bounce because we need as many yards as possible. So here we go. We need about 100 yards, a little less than that. We need a little less than 100 yards for Jaden Daniels through the air. We're going to throw to Klotz. He's going to get it. We're going to run her up. Klotz is running the clear out, and so is Travis Hunter so that we can get Jefferson open. He is open. He catches. He gets a few yards. Okay, let's keep moving. If we keep throwing it to Travis Hunter or to Justin Jefferson, he should not only get the catches, but also the 150-plus yards to get 2 upgrades. And that would take him from an 83. He's got 10 catches. Okay, so 10 catches has been achieved by Justin Jefferson, which means he's got a guaranteed upgrade, which will take him to like an 86 or 87. Probably 87 is where it'll take him. And that's pretty massive. That's pretty massive. Because now we have 2 quality wide receivers with Jalen Waddle, if we're able to keep him. 250 yards. 250 yards. Okay. We are just 50 yards away. That's off Derrick Henry. They ran too close together. Their routes were too close together. It bounced off Derrick Henry's face. Come on, Jaden. Come on. I know you got it in you. Ooh, Waddle holds on for the catch. It's 3rd and 3. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it shaking. That's wide open. That's Jalen Waddle. Big catch. I almost don't want to run this football, but I think we have to here. Nah, I got to slide down. It's going to take too many yards. I can't risk running the football too much. So where are we at? We're at the 27-yard line, and Daniels is at 265 yards. I basically need all of these yards through the air. 2-minute warning as well. Oh, I almost need this game to go to overtime to get this challenge wheel done, but I think that's too risky. But all of these yards need to go to Daniels through the air. I think that's open enough. And it is. Good hold on. Jefferson with a big catch. Holds on to it. Who's going to be the one to get me this touchdown here? Oh, just throw it away. Just throw it away. Don't risk running and taking a big sack, although the sack might help me, actually. The sack may end up being helpful. Find Travis Hunter. He's able to get the 3rd and inches call. Okay, and the Raiders call a timeout. Raiders have called a timeout with 1:34 to go. They realize that they're in trouble. I think Jefferson's open enough, and he is. He goes down. Another timeout called by Vegas. Another timeout called by Vegas. 288 for Jaden Daniels. Oh, and I'm at the 4. 288 yards for Jaden Daniels. Okay. Derrick Henry uses the last Raider timeout. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. I don't. I'm going to take a sack here, aren't I? Oh, Felipe Franks! Almost got it. 1:22. That's caught by Jefferson. He's at the 1, 4th and goal. I think we have to take the field goal, don't we? We can't risk not getting this. All right. Well, Jefferson got another catch. And Daniels got a few extra yards, but nothing too crazy. I mean, we got to try for the win, right? So we got to kick this field goal. I'm going to call a timeout, actually. Try to take it down as far as possible. We'll call our timeout. As long as I don't get another weird PAT glitch like I had when I was kicking that PAT. Should just be a simple field goal, and it is. So we lead 24-21. Our first and best chance to get a win here is right now. All we have to do is hold for 37 seconds. And I know our defense has not been upgraded that much. If they get a field goal, take us to overtime, that might actually be the worst thing in the world. But I'm trying to get the win, man. I'm trying to get the win. I really am. I want to win my first game of Wheel of Franchise. Parsons has 1 tackle for loss today. I'd love a second one, but he's not going to get it here. They're going to go for it all. They've got field goal range almost. They've got Daniel Carlson. They're going to hurry up and spike. That's a little too many yards on one play. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't get that many yards. I'm so conflicted. I don't want them to win, but I also want to go to overtime so we have a chance to complete the challenge wheel. I guess we'll find out what happens here. Gino underneath Ashton Genty. That's field goal range for Carlson. They're going to have a chance to spike it. It's going to be close. They're going to get it, though. They spike it with 6 seconds left. Carlson will come out to kick. This is a deep field goal, but it should be in Carlson's range. It's up. It's got the angle. It's got the distance. They actually were able... It took them, what, 3 plays? 2 plays to get up to field goal range? That's kind of insane with this defense, but... 2 seconds left. We're going to overtime unless something crazy happens here, which is, I guess, possible. We just got to go verticals and see how far Jaden Daniels can throw. They're going to press. That's a very interesting strategy. Just chuck it up and see what happens. Maybe some magic can happen or a pass interference call or something. But no, we are going to overtime. I guess that's good, but it's also not good because now there's a chance we might not win. But there is a chance we can complete the challenge wheel now. So I'm super conflicted about what's going on right now. Here goes the coin toss. We're going to go heads never fails, tails always success. All right, so we don't get the football first. But we're going to know what the Raiders are going to need. Or we're going to know what we need to get after the Raiders drive here. Super, super annoyed. I just want to win a game, man. I just want to win a game. I haven't won a game of Wheel of Franchise just yet. I want to win my first one. Come on, defense. This also gives a chance for Micah Parsons, so I guess that's good. Wait, it's not sudden death in regular season, is it? I don't think it's sudden death. I think both teams get a chance, right? Although the Raiders took the football, so maybe that makes me think that it's sudden death. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm on edge right now. Come on, get to Geno. Get to Geno. Sack this man. Yes, it's Ross with a sack. 3rd and 15. I don't know who Ross is, but he sacked him. That's big. I wish it would have been Micah Parsons, but I don't care. That's big. All right, 3rd and 15. Come on, punt me the football. Punt me the football. Hutch. Tackle him. Tackle him. Tackle him. Tackle him, please. Tackle him, please. Thank you. He got the first down. What was that other line then? Why are there 2 lines on the field? I thought the one was first. I thought the other one was the first down marker. What is going on? Why are there 2 lines on the football field? I thought the other one was the first down marker. That's why I was trying to tackle him. What is that? What is this line back by Geno? I don't understand what's happening. Why are there 2 first down lines on the field? I thought the other one, the farther back one, was the first down line. That's why I didn't freak out when he didn't get it. I'm so confused. Or at least now there's only 1, but that's because the other one's back on the other side of the field. I can't believe Brock Bowers got all those yards back. It feels like they're going to just... Oh, Hutchinson sack. It feels like they're trying to play for a field goal and play the end of the half, or play the end of the overtime, because we have not gotten the ball this entire overtime period. So it feels like they're trying to run the overtime period down to 0-0s and then kick like a game-winning field goal. That's what it feels like they're trying to do. Hutchinson can't tackle him, really? That ball's out though, recovered. Genty fumbled. Oh my God, Genty fumbled. Ashton Genty fumbled. Thomas Harper recovers. Are they going to review? Is it reviewed? It is going to be booth reviewed. Oh my God, I don't know if he was down. Please be down. Please be down. Oh my God. No, he wasn't down, I don't think. Or he was down. Oh, he's clearly down. Clearly down. It's Raider football. And they call a timeout after. And we got so lucky with that fumble, dude. But Genty was down. That was clear. Clear as day. It's going to be a screen pass, though. Hutchinson, bring him down, Hutch. Good job. So what happens here? If they kick this... Oh, they're not going to kick the field goal. They're out of field goal range. I thought they were going to kick the field goal. All right, they punt it back. That might go out of the back of the end zone. Where's that at? They marked me at the 1? That's an ungodly punt right there. You punt me at the... You knocked me at the 1-yard line. So if this goes down to 40 seconds, we might lose the... Like, it might go to a tie. And I haven't discussed what happens if a tie happens, because I haven't planned it out. I don't know what happens if a tie happens. I haven't thought about that. I didn't think we'd get in this situation where we'd have a possible tie on our hands. So we got to try to kick this field goal here. Oh, God, get that football out. Oh, my God. No. So close. Just a little bit short. Just a little. I needed a little bit more on that from Jaden. Oh, my God. That would have been electric if he would have held on to that or been able to bring it in. Oh, my God. I got to try it again. It's knocked in the air. They're bringing too much heat. Max Crosby's getting to me. I'm not having enough time to be able to find this football here. I think we might have to just play for the tie. Although Jaden Waddle gets the first down, I got to call my second timeout. I only have 2. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of shocked. I've never been in this situation before at Wheel of Franchise. I don't know what to do here. I guess I just take the yards. Who's this? This is not Jaden Daniels. Okay. Perkins. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but he got us close to field goal range here. Oh my God. What is happening? Did I get out of bounds there? I didn't get out of bounds. No, the clock's going. The clock's going. It didn't get me out of bounds. It's going to be a tie. It's a tie. What do I do? I thought I got out of bounds. I was going to try to kick the field goal. Well, what happens now? Where did Jade Daniels go, by the way? Did he get hurt? He had 291. He got so close. So we don't get the challenge wheel completed. But we didn't lose the game. We didn't win the game either. He got so close. 291 yards for Daniels. Receiving, we had enough catches. So we got one upgrade for Justin Jefferson, but that's it. And then defensively, Micah Parsons only had one tackle for loss, no sacks, nothing like that. So he doesn't get any upgrades. But I don't know what to do. We don't get the challenge wheel, so we don't get to salvage a player, but we also didn't lose the game. We didn't win the game. So what happens? We just kind of reset, I guess? I don't know what happens now. I didn't think I'd ever be in this situation. I didn't think I'd be in a tie situation. I don't know what happens. I'm going to simulate the game against the Texans because we just played them. So do I not spin the wheel? We actually won the... Oh my God, we won a game. We won the game against the Houston Texans 24-17. That's kind of crazy, actually. We won the game. Okay, so I guess we just spin the wheel for a challenge, but we don't spin the wheel to add any other players. And Jalen Waddle and Derrick Henry are just up for grabs again, is probably what we do. Because I didn't expect a tie. I didn't expect a tie, but we do have to give Justin Jefferson his upgrade. So let's go edit Justin Jefferson. We need to move him up to an 87. So let's do that. So we'll give him some of his speed back. We'll give him some agility, some strength, some awareness, some carrying. All the good stuff gets brought back. Catching goes up a little bit. All of his route running gets boosted up a little bit. His jumping gets boosted up. Where does that take him? That takes him to an 88. So let's lower deep threat is what is a little bit too high. So let's drop that down slightly so that he goes back to an 87. And okay, perfect. So now he's an 87 overall. He's gotten his upgrade for getting the 10 catches, 10 plus catches. But I think what I'm going to have to do here is we're just going to have to run it back with Derrick Henry and Jalen Waddle on the line. We don't spin the wheel for new players. All we do is spin the wheel for a new challenge. And they're still the same players that are up for grabs. So I guess that's what we're going to have to do. I wasn't expecting a tie. I'm just glad we didn't lose, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's spin the challenge wheel for game number 2 of the episode against the LA Chargers. It is a home game. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. What's our challenge wheel going to be for this game? It is going to be 100 plus yards with a wide receiver. Okay, that's super doable because that benefits Justin Jefferson. So that's really doable. I like that challenge wheel a lot. So 100 plus yards with a receiver, a wide receiver. We can do that. We can really, really do that. So let's go and focus on winning this game. It is against a really, really good Charger team. But I can't believe we won a game in simulation. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think we'd ever do that. Let's go focus on this one. Get Justin Jefferson not only the 10 catches, but also that challenge wheel of 100 plus yards. And maybe beat the Chargers. That'd be pretty sick. We are back at home in Jacksonville in Duval County. And it's finally not raining, surprisingly enough. Thank God. But we gotta beat the Chargers. That's not a good way to start. We already give the football to the LA Chargers on a fumble on the kickoff. And we're gonna lose this game, man. But we gotta get 100 yards receiving to keep one of the two players. Parsons tried to get a tackle for loss there, but they're gonna credit him with the tackle. Does that mean they credit him with the tackle for loss as well? Because immediately, first play might be huge. defensively. One tackle for loss. They gave it to both Ezekiel Turner and Micah Parsons. So already, one play in, Micah Parsons got a tackle for loss. Okay, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea to give the football to the Chargers immediately. Because we're already in immediately with a tackle for loss. That's a pick, and it is! It's Jackson intercepted. It wasn't a user pick, but it is intercepted. Justin Herbert slinging the rock right to a Jacksonville defender. Oh my God, this game couldn't have started any better. I mean, I know it started out rough with the with the unfortunate fumble on the kickoff, but we get a tackle for loss with Micah Parsons and an interception on 2 plays. Talk about goated on the sticks. Derrick Henry gets second in inches on that one. 100+ receiving yards with 1 receiver. It's very doable, especially if we just force feed Justin Jefferson the football. Henry's able to get the first down. Good job, Derek. Having a legitimate #1 running back does make me feel pretty good. But not having an offensive line around him is a little bit not as good. But he doesn't seem to be struggling to run the football just yet. I think I can float that over the top. I can. Jalen Waddle with a big catch. Okay, maybe Waddle will be the guy that we go after. That was a little bit of a risky pass. I probably shouldn't have done that. But I did anyway. Maybe Waddle will be our guy. I mean, it doesn't really have to be Justin Jefferson. It just would help. I guess Jalen Waddle, if he wants to get open, he could be the guy. Last time we ran this play, Derrick Henry took it up the field for a lot of yards. I got to throw that quickly. It's going to be Travis Hunter. He gets a big catch. We'll try the clear out. It could be Travis Hunter. He seems to be the one getting all the touches right now. Travis Hunter with another catch. He's got 2 catches, 16 yards. Could also be Waddle that gets it, I guess. Let's go underneath. That's going to be Hunter, who holds on for the catch. Okay, 3 catches, 20 yards for Travis Hunter. If things keep going the way that they're going, he might be the guy. There's the snap. Just scramble with Scramble with Jaden Daniels. Take a lot of those yards. 27 yards on the scramble. Okay, I'll take it. Who's going to get this? We got only Jefferson in the game. I guess I step up in the pocket. I try to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think I did, but I was kind of hoping that'd be a little bit better. Waddle, Hunter. So Jefferson's not in the game, but Waddle is. Might as well hit Baccarelli. Or Baccarella, whatever your name is. But he didn't catch it. We kind of are in a weird spot where we don't have a chance for a first down. So we kind of have to score a touchdown here. And it's intercepted. Never mind. We don't have to score a touchdown because I threw the pick. Good Lord, man. I've thrown so many interceptions in this series. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how many interceptions I've thrown so far this series. It takes me back to the good old days of other Madden's series where I used to throw a bunch of interceptions. I have gotten a little bit better over the years. Not much, but I have gotten a little bit better. I don't throw interceptions as often. I still throw a lot. They keep going out of the backfield. Not a smart idea because they're not getting any yards. And they got Najee Harris. They're not getting any yards. They do have a good right tackle and left tackle, so that's kind of a problem. Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt pretty good. Herbert's in the pocket, though. Oh, knock that down, please! He can't catch it. He just can't catch that. We got a guy right on him. We just got to knock it down. I don't even care about the pick there. Just got to just swat at it. Knock it down. Oh, Najee gets a yard out of that. Okay. Could have been another tackle for loss, but it is a yard. Come on, Hutch. Get there. Almost. Good tackle. 3rd and 4. Are they really using Quentin Johnson against me? You're really using Cleveland Brown, Quentin Johnson? Actually, I don't think that's Quentin Johnson. I think Quentin Johnson's #1, isn't he? End of the first quarter. It's tied 0-0. It should be more. We should have a touchdown. But I threw a pick because that's what I do. That is what I do. I throw picks. At least in this series it is. Herbert finds his man open. Broken tackle, Najee Harris. First down, Chargers. Just a little dump off, a little check down, man. We weren't playing it. We were not playing the check down. We need to get Parsons a big game. I need some upgrades for him. That's wide open. That's just a seam beater. And it's Lad McConkey with the big catch. But I need to get Micah Parsons upgraded. It's such a double-edged sword. Parsons needs the upgrade, or needs the stats to get the upgrades. But he doesn't have enough stats. He doesn't have enough attributes, high enough attributes to be able to get the pass rush ability, to get those stats, to get that. It's such a annoying problem to have. And Najee Harris stiff arming people like he's Derrick Henry. That's a lot of yards. I don't like the way this is going at all. I like the first drive the Chargers had where they threw the pick. That was a lot nicer. Keenan Allen gets brought down. I forgot he was back in LA. I should know. I have him on my fantasy team. I think I have, or maybe I had last year. I don't remember. Najee Harris, touchdown. Chargers take the lead. Man, nothing ever goes my way, does it? Nothing ever goes my. I can't just ever have anything go my way. It's always got to be a struggle. It's always got to be some sort of pain, some sort of struggle. Can't ever just be a simple, straightforward thing that happens for me, can it? Stupid interception, man. Stupid. All right, last time Baccarelia, whatever his name is, was out here, he got fumbled. Takes up to the 30, not too shabby. And here we go. We still need those 100 yards. I think it's going to have to be Travis Hunter. He's in the best position to do it right now, but the playbook is not really giving me plays on this first attempt here. Just get that to somebody. I wasn't going to be able to outrun anybody, so just give it to somebody. The under seams feels like the right move because it's going to get a lot of guys out in space. That's Klotz. It's not a receiver, but it is a big play. It is a big play regardless. Maybe that'll work again. Maybe I'll call the same play. Maybe somebody will get open. Not really. That's Justin Jefferson with a big catch. Okay. That works a little bit. Is it bad that I still haven't decided who I'm going to use as the receiver to get the 100 yards? Jalen Waddle, big catch. I'm splitting all the catches. That's a fumble. Waddle put it on the ground. It's going to be taken back for a few yards, but please tell me he was not still up in the air when he fumbled that. It's going to be booth reviewed. That's a good chance it's going to get overturned. Please send that back to me. Okay, I see possession arrow back in our side. Thank God. Waddle was not on the ground, or was on the ground when he fumbled. Whew, that was close. Thought we were just going to be in trouble. Jefferson with the catch. That probably shouldn't have went there, but I am trying to feed Jefferson catches. Underneath, it's Jalen Waddle. He gets the first down. 101 yards for Daniels today, but none of that is to one receiver. We'll give it to Waddle again. Waddle gets close to the end zone, but he's at the 2. So we'll go mesh spot, switch it to Jefferson. And this could count as a Jefferson touchdown here if he's able to hold on for the catch. And he is! Touchdown, Justin Jefferson. So not only do we get the touchdown, but it works as both a catch and a touchdown for Jefferson. So now he just needs 2 more of that to get an upgrade point. That was a really good drive, though. We got a lot of yards for each of our guys, and we got a touchdown for Jefferson and an extra catch for him. So that's a really, really big drive. Now let's stop the Chargers from scoring ever again, because they kind of did whatever they wanted against us. I want the Charger offense that played at that first drive where they had the tackle for loss and then the interception on their 2 plays. Hutchinson with a nice tackle for loss there. So does that mean it's going to be an interception on the next play? That would make me happy. I still can't believe we won a game in simulation. I did not think we'd win a single game in simulation. I did not think that was going to happen. And it was against the Texans, of all people. In division. Another quick throw. That is caught in down at the 31. He steps out of bounds. Oh, man. Oh, man. Why do the Chargers have to have two superstar tackles? It's kind of annoying. Knock it down! He caught it and stays on his feet. Keenan Allen, big catch. I mean, that's why Keenan Allen's probably a Hall of Fame receiver. That's an interesting debate. Is Keenan Allen a Hall of Fame receiver or not? Maybe. He could be. Could be considered one. He didn't have any of the postseason numbers, but he's had a pretty good career. Oh, it's unbelievably open. That's Quentin Johnston breaking tackles like crazy. All right, this feels like we're gonna have to go band for band with the Chargers, and I don't think we have the offensive firepower to do that. It feels like the Chargers are going to score immediately. That's a tackle for loss. That's number 2 for Michael Parsons, baby. Okay, Parsons has got 2 tackles for loss. A third one, and he gets an upgrade point. Oh, it'd be so huge to get him up to a 78 overall. That would be so clutch. Good tackle by Turner. Timeout called by the Chargers. They got 36 seconds in the half. 36 seconds in the half. 3rd and 7. Get to Herbert. Get to Herbert. Don't let him scramble for it. Don't let him scramble for it. Parsons brings him down. It's not a tackle for loss, but it is a tackle. He's got to get like 10 tackles if he wants to get an upgrade point. They call the timeout on 4th and 4. 27 seconds. They're going to go for the field goal to make it 10-7. Maybe we could block this. That'd be pretty sick. No block it. It's right down the middle, but they leave us with a little bit of time. If nothing else, it works to give us a few extra plays we wouldn't have otherwise had to get some extra receiving yards. So I guess that's cool. We'll let it bounce on the end zone. 20-yard line. Here we go. How many more yards can I get with one of my receivers, or all of my receivers? And can we get into field goal range? Probably not, but we'll try. There's a big catch for Waddle. We'll call our first timeout. And yes, I still have not decided who's going to get the 100 yards. I guess we'll just keep throwing to guys until one of them gets close, and then we'll make the decision from there. I got to run away from Khalil Mack. Oh, first down, Jaden. Timeout called. He really sealed the edge there. It's probably going to end up being either Waddle or Jefferson. But that's a first down. That is field goal range, I think. I'm going to call my timeout. 56-yarder. Can Jake Moody kick a 56-yard field goal? I don't think he can. There's no way I make this, right? But I might as well try. Here we go. Well, that's as good as you're going to get. Jake Moody, they hit the kicker. It's good. They roughed the kicker. What's going to happen here? We get a free play from the 24, or we just take the 3 points. I'm just going to decline it. 24-yard line doesn't give us a guaranteed touchdown, so might as well take the 3 points. If I would have missed the kick, I probably would have taken the 24-yard line, but just take the 3 points and tie the football game. At least now we know that, and that field goal had some distance, like it had some extra leg on it, so he might have been able to make it from 60. You never know. But if we would have accepted that penalty and then went from the 24, we would have just had to re-kick it, because there's no way that I could have guaranteed myself a touchdown from the 24-yard line. Maybe we would have gotten one, but it's never a guarantee. Tackle this man. Tackle this man. Thank you. Only gain of 2. Oh, it's Amari and Hampton with that one. Come on, Micah. You're just one tackle for loss away from a huge upgrade that you severely need. You desperately need another upgrade. It would help you so much in your pass rush game. That's a good tackle. 3rd and 6. Come on, 3 and out. 3 and out. Hutchinson, this would be where I need a sack from you. Come on, Hutch. Get there. He's not going to get there. Knock it down! Nope, McConkey gets there. Hunter was playing a little soft, and McConkey holds it in. McConkey. That sucks. That's unfortunate. That's just the way it is sometimes. Hand off to Hampton. He's able to break a tackle, but only get a yard out of it. He's got -1 yards on 5 carries. It's kind of crazy. Come on, Micah. I just need you to get to the backfield, stop either a tackle for loss or a sack or something. Whatever you can do. Shut down the offense one more time. It's going to be a screen pass, but it's inaccurate. They tried to get it to Najee. A little bit of a bad throw. And that leaves us with a 3rd and 9 situation. Oh, he's wide open. Why is he always wide open? It's a spin move. Hunter tracks him down. Why are they always wide open, man? Why are they always wide open? All right, that's upsetting. 3rd and 9, big play for the Chargers. Sucks to suck. Come on, get to him, man. All right, whatever. Whatever. 2nd and 6. Come on, Micah. From the 20. Get there. Get there. It's going to be another screen pass. Travis Hunter's going to get blocked out of it. Najee Harris has a touchdown. I knocked the pylon over. I guess that's something. Chargers take the lead back 17-10. Unless I block this, but that's probably not going to happen. And it goes up and through 17-10. I mean, they just did whatever they wanted. When it got down to the crucial downs, like 3rd down and long, they just did whatever they wanted. They had open receivers whenever they needed them. There wasn't much else I could do about that. We just don't have the guys on defense. All we have is Travis Hunter in the secondary. And that ball's out again. Chargers pick it up. Did they pick it up or did we pick it up? Chargers pick it up. You got to be kidding me, Baccarelia. I might have to turn Travis Hunter to a kick returner. Chargers have the football. Now we have to bank on the wheel spin because we're not going to be able to keep both of these guys. And I think I'm going to choose Derrick Henry if I'm able to do the challenge wheel because, like I keep saying, there's a ton of wide receivers in this league right now. There's so many good ones. Jalen Waddle's been really good for us, but we can always spin the wheel and get another receiver. But I think Derrick Henry might be the best option for this choice. Hutchinson with a huge pressure on Justin Herbert. Almost forced an interception. 3rd and 3. That's a quick throw. Somehow it's caught. I don't know. There was like 3 different Charger players all trying to catch that football, and somehow Quentin Johnson, of all people, is the one who catches it, getting them a 1st down. I don't know how that wasn't dropped. It'll be Amari and Hampton for a gain of 1. Come on, boys. Come on. I could really use a Herbert interception. That'd be clutch. A Herbert interception would be massively big. It's not. It's a wide open Ladd McConkey touchdown. Wow. Nobody even considered McConkey on that one. We didn't cover him whatsoever. I'm definitely firing Baccarelia into the sun after this game because 2 kick return fumbles is just rough. And they both have been recovered by the Chargers. That's just unlucky. That is just unlucky. Alexander, he got hit hard as well. All right, before we start this drive, let's take a look at where we're at right now for each receiver. Where are we at for each receiver? So we've got 73 for Jalen Waddle, 20 for Hunter, 16 for Jefferson, only 3 catches. So it looks like it's got to be Waddle. He's at 73 yards. So Jalen Waddle is our target for the 100 catch or the 100 receiving yards with a wide receiver. We still need to focus on Jefferson to get him his catches, but right now Waddle is our guy for the yards. I figured it was going to be Waddle, but I thought somebody else would be a little bit closer. I didn't realize that nobody else is even close. That's an easy catch for Jefferson. Gets a 1st down. That's number 4 for him. I just need to find those little simple throws to Waddle, but it doesn't seem like it wants to give me them. I don't like anything. I don't like anything about this. I'm gonna throw it, but I didn't like anything about any of that. It almost didn't work, but it almost did work too. So that would have been pretty crazy if it did work. Across the middle, that's diving catch Jefferson. Kind of sick. Kind of a disgusting catch he just made right there. Hit Jefferson again. Maybe it's going to end up turning into a Justin Jefferson challenge because he's getting a lot of the catches on these routes or on this drive. Maybe he's going to end up getting it. Oh, God, I got to get that away. Thankfully, it works. Throw a block. Jefferson up the field. He's to the 8s. That's the end of the third quarter. All right, so we're getting Jefferson some good yardage. He's also got 1 touchdown in this game. He's not in the game right now, which means I'm going to have to do something, and that was stupid. I didn't really like anything else, though. What am I going to do? Just a scramble, I guess. Slide down. Oh, that ball's out. I tried to slide, but I got taken to another animation. It's a return touchdown for the Chargers. I tried to slide down. Oh, Derrick Henry's actually chasing him down. Derrick Henry brings him down. Wow. Okay. You probably should have just let him go, Derrick. I tried to slide. I was attempting to slide, but it got taken out of the slide animation into another animation because that's just how the game works. You know what? Just let him in. We're going to lose the game anyway, so just let him in. Let him in. We got to get back on offense to try to complete this challenge. So, God, that sucks. I hate when you're doing an animation and then the game takes you out of that animation to put you in another animation that ends up screwing you. God, so frustrating. So we're going to lose another game. Oh, God, I just want to win a game, man. I was so close in that Raider game. I was so close. Oh, and I came up with a tie. I mean, how unlucky do you have to be? Who ties in Madden? I mean, come on. There's a big catch for Jalen Waddle. That's going to be at least, like, what, 13 yards, something like that? And that gets him close. He already had 73, so he's in a good spot. That's another catch for Waddle. He's got to be close to 100 yards. I'm going to hit Jefferson right here. He's wide open. He gets a big catch. We're going to keep moving with Jefferson. For some reason, he switches with Travis Hunter here. So we'll just give it to Travis Hunter, I guess. So where are we at now with the boys? 238 for Jaden Daniels, by the way. But it's not that's not the challenge we're trying to get. So if we go to Jaguars receiving, we got 86 for Jefferson, 91 for Hunter, and they're both at 8 catches. Okay, so either one of them could get it now. Either one is a viable option to get the 100 yards, but also we need Jefferson to get the 10 catches for the upgrade. That is an unfortunate animation for Travis Hunter. It's a real sucky animation. Waddle is probably the smartest option because he's the closest. So if we just hit him here, that'll be real close to 100 yards. But Jefferson also needs those catches, so here we go. I don't like anything about this. Just chuck it, see what happens. Never a good idea. Never a good idea to just chuck it and see what happens. You should probably have a game plan for what you're going to do. Let's fire that in. That's Jefferson. That's his 9th catch. His 9th catch on the day. One more catch. He's got 10, which should come right here. And there it is. 10 catches, so that's an upgrade point. And he might even have the 100. He's at 99. He's at 99 yards. Talk about, I mean, just a tease. Let's hit Derrick Henry out of the backfield here. Don't want to forget about Derrick Henry. I am going to be probably he's going to be the one that I save, I would assume. Because, I mean, I could save Jalen Waddle, but like I said, we can always get good receivers. That's Travis Hunter, first down. So where are we at now? Where do we stand? Where do we stand with the receiving? We've got 99 and 97. So just one catch, basically. One catch is all that either of the two need. All right. One catch is all they need. I think I just go like mesh spots, my safest option. He's wide open. And there it is. Jefferson ends up being the guy to get it. 11 catches for 108 yards. He ends up being the guy to get the 100 yards for receiver. I'll take it, man. It could have ended up being either of them. And Jalen Waddle intercepted. You've got to be joking, man. You know what? Just have it. You can have the pick six. I can't catch a break in this series, dog. I can't catch an effing break. It's just one thing after the other. I mean, come on. That is a simple slant route for a touchdown. How did I could have possibly thrown a pick there? I didn't throw it behind Waddle. At least I didn't try to. Oh my God, he was wide open by like 2 yards. How in the world does that become an interception? Good Lord. I cannot catch a break in this series, man. I really need to get this team better because it's rough in the streets. It is rough out here in these streets for a boy who don't have a team. So we might as well just run the ball to get the clock moving. We've already completed the challenge wheel, so we don't have to worry about that. But dear Lord, it is not easy. It is not easy to play Madden on all Madden with no team. If you don't have a team, you cannot win. At least I can't, because I'm already trashed the game. It probably wasn't a good idea to make a series where I'm hindering myself on offense when I'm already bad. I'm already not good. It's probably not the smartest combination of things to do, but I thought it'd be interesting. I guess it has been. Taking a sack there. I was trying to just chuck it up to Jefferson, see what happens, but that didn't really work, did it? All right. Possibly the final play of the game. I'm just going to chuck it to Travis Hunter and see what we can do. Maybe Hunter comes down with it 3-on-1. It would have been pretty sick if he would have came down with it. 20 seconds. Derrick Henry's the one running that deep route. Okay. Just feed it Jefferson again. Why not? Just make sure he guarantees those yards, I guess. I can't believe this game, man. I thought we had it, too. I thought we had it there. We make sure that both of them get it now. And we did get 300 yards. Oh! We got 300 yards with Jaden Daniels. So the last challenge we completed. I can't believe it, man. Nothing goes my way. Nothing ever goes my way, bro. I can't believe this. I can't catch a break. I can't do anything. It's so frustrating. I finally get 300 yards, but it wasn't even in the game that I needed it. But we do get, not only did we get the 100 yards with the receiver, we got it 2 times over with both of them, and we get an upgrade point with Justin Jefferson. So he now goes from a 87 to a 91, which is going to be pretty nice. He doesn't get any other upgrade points than that, but he does get the 1. And then, unfortunately, Micah Parsons didn't he get 2 tackles for loss? Did they not count that one as a tackle for loss? I don't know, but he only has 1. I guess they didn't count the other one as a tackle for loss, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, man. This series, man, I guess that's why you watch, because you get to see some crazy stuff happen, some stuff you didn't expect to ever happen. All right. Here we go. I will simulate to around the end of the season for the final episodes of season 1, but we need to give Justin Jefferson his upgrade point. And we also need to trade away Jalen Waddle. So let's upgrade Travis Hunter. Nope. Justin Jefferson. From an 87 to a 91. So we'll give his speed up. We'll give all that stuff up. Awareness is up. All that stuff. His catching goes up slightly. His route running goes up a little bit. All right. Where does that take him? That takes him to a 91. Slot receiver. Perfect. So Justin Jefferson's now a 91 overall. He's developing pretty well. He's developing pretty well. We're going to keep Derrick Henry so that we have a guaranteed star running back. And we're going to trade back Jalen Waddle to the Dolphins. I keep getting this effing dude back. Tommy Malott will not just stay away. Oh, I just keep getting him back every single time. He's probably super frustrated with me right now for him having to pack his bags for a few weeks at a time. All right, so we get rid of Jalen Waddle. He goes back to the Dolphins, and now we move on. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna simulate to towards the end of the season. That's probably where we will be. Jefferson leads the league in catches and yards, which is pretty good. But that's the only guy that we have stat wise. I guess if we win Offensive Player of the Year with Justin Jefferson, that might get himself a dev trade upgrade possibly because he is still only normal dev. But that's going to do it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, leave a comment down below if you want to give me some suggestions, maybe some tips to help me out with wheel spins to get possibly some better players. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to make individual wheels for each position with all the players that are at that position that are worth getting. And then we spin the position wheel, whatever position it lands on. Let's say it lands on tight end, then we spin the tight end wheel, and then whatever that lands on is who we get, like Tyler Warren or Travis Kelce or whoever the tight end may be. Brock Bowers. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do. But I'll have to make those individually, which could take a little bit. So who knows? But that's going to do it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.